Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Fourth Street is coming to you from the Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone. The American of action in store for you. Thank you, Elite Wrestling.
Your opening contest with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing Orange Cassidy.
Konosuke Takeshita and Orange Cassidy tied for first co-leaders. Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley potential points, whereas Cassidy and Takeshita.
And whoever wins this match is Blue League this year.
Konosuke Takeshita here tonight.
Even though he had 2 matches here in New York City.
Back in Japan, weighing 232 KOA champion, the Takeshita.
To the announce desk, let's check in for the first time.
Takeshita's schedule is tight by design. He wants to endure that kind of pressure. It is Takeshita against the Alpha.
13 possible points. Orange Cassidy, a maximum possible. Once again,
I'm glad to lend my support.
Yeah, thank you very much. In the semifinals with a win here. And interesting that Renee talked about the doesn't it, Brian? I mean, you would think you'd be tired, but maybe
You've got more. The big concern is in the G1. That's my fear for Takeshita. A lot of hard matches this year, but it's a classic at this moment.
Brian, how many guys did we see there and take a few falls?
This match is part of the 2025 20-minute time limit. 3 points in the event of a win. Banned from ringside. Hence Don Callis here at the Orange Cassidy would have taken the lead.
I like this strategy.
Orange Cassidy moving with purpose, moving with speed. The close, and Don Callis looks like he just spit in
I
there.
think that was 3.
Come on, Don.
There's a senior referee in this company.
I hate to. Turner says it was 3. This match will continue. Predicaments to kick off ultimate for Konosuke Takeshita.
Brian, that Orange Cassidy was trying to get a win early. I think
That's interesting, Brian. I mean, usually do you think Takeshita's going to wear him down a little bit?
Down with the size advantage, the longer this match goes. So many devastating moves in his arsenal.
And Brian combined that with the fact that Orange Cassidy, that could come back to bite him, and it comes to the apron. First athlete to clinch a spot in the 2025 and taking place this Saturday. And final round match of the Continental Classic.
Well, we got a Christmas event. There's a whole lot going on. Got a 4-way for the world title. So much to talk.
Edition of Collision takes place tomorrow night. 9 2.5-hour broadcast. We'll see the Continental Classic. Each one will be highly. Orange Cassidy, and then the Bandera by Takeshita. Left and right, and Cassidy anticipates changes levels. And DDT. He's got Takeshita in trouble here.
Guys, I mean, really sharp.
I'm not sneaky athletic. I think.
Take another look from the first one. And Orange Cassidy in the sole possession of the lead.
We've seen so much of it, you would think that everybody would have it on, even though it's a part of his arsenal.
He's able to hit that DDT from so many different times. You'll see people counter the DDT, but now you just see him punching Takeshita for Orange Cassidy.
We talked about this, but I don't think Takeshita's in the mindset.
Especially after those 2 DDT.
Time in a broadcast, a broken hand, potent weapon.
Okay, hand.
Yes.
Oh, Don, you were so full of it.
Gonna miss by the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita. And now the mind games begin from Orange Cassidy.
That's all. He does that like the pitcher throws a changeup. This.
That's a great call, Brian. You are exactly.
A wrestling match like this, have your hands in your pocket.
Drop kick, and Takeshita did not budge that.
We'll try it again.
Second, barely giving any ground. Takeshita missed the second time.
I'd like to see Takeshita rip those out.
How demoralizing is it, Don?
It's an incredibly cocky move, and
Answers with a huge Blue Thumb Classic continues. Don't go anywhere.
smartly rolling out of bounds, as they say.
Clutching that lower back, an agonized look, covered up to Takeshita.
See a power bomb right on the railing here.
With Orange Cassidy into the...
Takeshita. Fans admire him if he would have down.
Tony, would you rather be popular?
Well, you can be both.
Cinched in by Takeshita, almost like a bear hug back of Orange Cassidy, but instead
There.
EVE Online is a vast...
there's the attack to the lower back.
Yeah.
This year, Konosuke Takeshita was the AEW raised to new heights. Watch the wheels proverbially fall.
Wrestler, as we know, that would take any chance. That at the end, get him in.
Takeshita, of course, his undoing as international champ. Takeshita, powerful elbow strike.
Power he gets on his elbows.
You know where that goes, how to rotate that body and get the most.
Talk about the spinal engine as the...
I think looking for that raging fire. Orange Cassidy, the fact. As Takeshita slips behind as half the... Through the face. Oh, a Blue League matchup in the 2025 Continental spot in the semifinal round with the victory here, 9 points. That's a solid shot to the face of Cassidy, Brian.
Takeshita, I'll be interested to see how he responds.
Goodness! Cassidy counters with the Stun Dog Millionaire. Cassidy, the tope, and a
This time on the floor.
About it, but I'm glad we're out on the floor here. He's not losing.
Take another look at this DDT. 1, 2, oh! As you can see the blood.
Right.
Well, Cassidy, he perhaps with the advantage, thinking raging fire.
This is it.
Oh, but Cassidy extra changes grip. He's the Cazadora, the reversal.
Power advantage here. We
Punch.
talked about
Misses.
it.
What about the orange punch?
He got punched.
And now the cover escapes.
Just was able to escape that pin after Vince.
Christmas, we've not, gentlemen, been disappointed yet.
Continental Classic in its third. As Orange Cassidy now. And does he have what it takes? Does he have the... Cassidy
What he does, though, is with force.
everything that... Break! Both men falling to the... advising them that he will be starting the 10 count for Orange Cassidy. Or if Konosuke Takeshita the ring, Orange Cassidy takes 3 points either way.
And how much punishment each of these men have taken. Orange Cassidy can... Oh, like you said.
Orange punch to Takeshita.
What a coward Orange Cassidy is.
And to get you the
Like a man.
And that would put him on top of the Blue League.
The count, and Cassidy, the roll-up, it's it. All right. Takeshita enters Sanad. Raging fire. This is a raging fire. The Alpha continues on in the semifinals of the Takeshita sits alone at remaining. More impressive performance by Takeshita.
Christmas Eve and Dynamite on 34th.
He is still in the mix, but he will need minded Gabe Kidd.
If you listen hard and clattering down these stairs, the body bag tearing from my back. So I created this image that you're some kind of standing on thin ice, and now it's starting to collapse and tracks you down. World's end.
We are. Every day, we're constantly reminded about how you're the best. Everyone agrees with you, but you weren't the best. No. But he was confused. I'll tell you one thing, I am not. I don't care if your foot was on the rope. I say, let's south of Chicago. And the thing about Chicago, streets to settle the score. 'Tis this jingle bells. Show up in Chicago for 2 words for you. God.
Finished business, an understatement for what the champion's big challenge thrown out to.
Blue League match in the Continental Classic, Central Florida. Weighing 203 pounds.
One eliminated from the running in the Blue League, and a bit apprehensive here tonight, Brian.
When you know you have no chance to even, you're putting everything out there, every single man. He's not going to.
When the tournament first started, and he really did a heck of a job, and I think it put
The original Continental Classic, Mark Briscoe's man.
And his opponent from now.
misspoke a bit there because help. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. You see potential points left for Mascara Dorada. That would be Skate Takeshita, but as I mentioned, he needs.
The only thing you can do is these matches, his last two matches, he's got a chance.
Say you got to try to win matches.
As the bell rings, these two men in hand. That means that they will be competing tomorrow this night. Collision taking place 2.5-hour broadcast. Dorada and Roderick Strong.
Just here, they're each going for single leg.
Of Mascara Dorada, and now trying to rant.
Time these two have been in the ring with each other. Really got to feel each other out. These are two guys.
Broadcast tomorrow night on Christmas, of course, coming up. Illinois. We will be there live. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Credit Union Arena, Omaha, Nebraska. Then, all January long, we'll begin for Collision. Probing for what looks like a jiu-jitsu.
From Roderick Strong, testing. You know, he's known for his excellent high flying, but he's got
that Yave style, the academies in Mexico. This alternate grip on the surface. The inner and really uses it to butterfly the legs, and now
that into a pinning predicament. Great move. Looked like it was a lot of concern or confusion.
He was in that strange serve legs,
right?
And that really could have threw Roddy out. This is being
Dorada. Dorada comes over, takes down. These men are what TNT champion Mark Bryn Warriors, but tonight they're battling it out.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with
blink of the eye takes the advantage, and then
I think that was a tremendous move by Roddy. That bomb on the apron, Brian. That was
experience of Roderick Strong, nature of the youthful man. But tonight there comes over, takes down. These men are what TNT champion Mark Bryn Warriors, but tonight they're battling it out. Blink of the eye takes the advantage, and then
I think that was a tremendous move by Roddy. That bomb on the apron, Brian. That was
experience of Roderick Strong, nature of the youthful Mascara Dorada.
Mascara Dorada has been a real, and he's so athletic, but a veteran like Roger have that kind of, they're even in people like Kyle Fletcher, who's so young, he's away.
Now Roderick Strong attack covers here, 1, 2. But would finish his tournament campaign, is playing for pride at this point.
If it were all up to us, we'd win every match we were. I mean, this has been such a great tournament. I mean, there's studs.
Look at this.
Oh, nice God. Escape.
That's a good call.
And now Dorada fight
that shoulder. Look at this. Moving the shoulder, Brian. This is how Roddy pulled himself up, looked over at his opponent.
I hope he's not injured
this tournament, but for his ship that he has in CMLL.
A battle, I think, Dorada in the blue league of the 2025 Continental, mathematically eliminated, but an opportunity. Pressing the tournament here tonight, but Mascara Dorada stunned inside the ring. The tornado, his speed has been his biggest asset.
Not just his speed, but his ability opponents. It's just incredible.
That time up,
out of the way, but going on the near side, on down with the violent arm drag.
I think Roxcalibur
steadies himself. Miko on target. Dorada. Remember, both of these men will be in action. HBO Max beginning at 9 Eastern, 8. Dorada would love to come into that mat with Whipster.
Oh, Dorada's mat. What a challenge.
Massive mat return. Strong very nearly.
And the damage that Roderick Strong has already done to Mascara Dorada.
And Takeshita with 10 points in our opening contest. Takeshita for a draw. Not a position Dorada wants.
Is going to want to be the first seed.
Only man to have not been defeated. Looking to pick up. And now Roderick. And the side of the draw by Mascara Dorada.
Back. It's got to be careful.
A very interesting situation. Oh, shit. Enters into a...
Back. It's got to be careful.
A very interesting situation. Enters into a tomorrow night. Get even higher.
In the semis.
Night of group stage action tomorrow night on Christmas. All Elite Wrestling, not just according to...
Sports Illustrated awarded their annual wrestler crowned with 10 accolades. The best wrestle. Taking CEO Mercedes Moné with FTR confirmed Top Gun Breakout Star of the Year. Will Ospreay named Best in the Ring Professional Wrestling World this year. Tony Storm holding the mic.
Did you explain?
Rivalry of the Year and awarded Promotion of the Year. 2026 will bring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the AEW
Chris Statlander puts her A against Jamie Hayter.
and Jamie Hayter.
Very easily two of the most elite wrestling and really a true.
Chris, let's start with you against Jamie Hayter, and you gave her this opportunity. Had no problem hitting you with a lariat.
Well, I decided to give. You were on top of the world when everything was dwelling on what you had. And look toward, I was a pitiful loser. Couldn't win anything on top. I lost it all too. Is over. On who I deserve to be. Don't pity me for what I've been through. When you said you'd be a different person when we wrestled, I am transforming every single I stand. But at World's End, you'll be. So prove to me.
I have plenty. Just you didn't get back up. Oh yeah, what do you want to call it up?
Head of Saturday, ahead of World's End.
It's not surprising. That's that world title back that really injured.
Just a couple days time. And for World's End. But speaking of action, of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. AEW Dynamite. JF for in-ring action here.
On Christmas Eve, bringing out the biggest Scrooge or this guy.
For one fall, making his way to 126.
MJF made his return to AEW and immediately inserted himself.
And his opponent.
Just Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page challenge Saturday, but right now MJF a flurry of offense.
Since he's wrestled in an AEW ring.
MJF, he had lost it, and he claimed that when he can't let MJF that anybody had ever seen.
Low that he has been unwilling. MJF coming into this match live on pay-per-view on HBO Max. And
looks in phenomenal shape, does MJF, guys.
DDT! Jeez. AF victorious in short order. Here. This type of victory, Swerve Strickland or to Hangman Adam Page.
MJF coming out and beating Dustin Waller.
Well, you can't have a four partners.
Mom, I just want a $500 gift card, and all they need is your bank info.
In the crowd, Hangman Adam Page, the man who was
body hook.
Hangman. Prince Nana, there is Swerve right. If MJF thought he was running an intimidation, Swerve Strickland.
Four-way match we are going to have coming up.
On HBO Max coming up.
Max, actual agreement. You're in the Hammerstein. Go ahead, say what you were proud. 1990s, morally repressed that the casting directors hear the kind of things that you say in public. So do. Go ahead. Go ahead and come a slew of them to choose from. Cat got your tongue.
Oh, Hangman.
Or maybe tonight, maybe you want to make a joke. But I will tell you, you are getting your.
Oh, shit!
Well, that's pretty plain and clear.
That happening. It's a Cops Dojo coming to the protect MJF. To protect Saturday. Oh!
Gentlemen, up here. Training exercise I've arranged today. No, you see, those men. You see, you all claim to have and see the men in that ring right now. It seems maybe the hatred's. So now that we've had this moment, stand. one by one. Taking this from me at World's End. Now do me happy. I'll see you soon.
Oh, but MJF cocked and Hangman didn't miss with that right hand.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman. See, Maxwell actually likes all of you people no matter what city we go to. As a matter of fact, loves the comments, feeds his fragile little ego. No, wake up. Maxwell. Come back now. Egotistical, narcissistic garbage like you are a man that has MJF. Let's talk about the pen Wardlow. And my good. All have felt. I will always be above you, Maxwell. My enemy or my ally. I don't care where you ever in the wrestling ring, you're acting correct being than you will ever be. Now, I'm gonna do whose house?
This Saturday, World's End for the AEW World stacked against Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
He absolutely did. There.
The four-way match for the AEW right now. Let's head to the back of the remarkable.
Of Wrath, you guys will be defending your championship, Monet. However, tomorrow night you guys are going to.
So we thought that we would welcome them to AEW with a tournament. We were killing it, and we got everything we didn't even know it hit me. So and babes baby each other up. So I was like, Harley, you are just so talented. You're gorgeous. You're the. What do we have? Wrath. Babes over for you.
The first ever defense this Saturday night. Say about it.
Diamond Ring! 8 pounds he is the A Club.
It was one of those two men. It was totally unofficial the deal of the match.
It was a group effort. A pretty despicable act. Wanted to accomplish this year by winning the Diamond.
All right, look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but my man just tried that new 100 milligram generic Viagra for only 87
Mexico, weighing 200 world champion.
Isn't it amazing when you think about this? Team, someone other than MJF's going to win.
Exception. MJF has been involved in taking that prize. Bandito W World Championship on Arizona.
His jacket, his mask.
And this Christmas Eve, Dynamite Manhattan, I'm Excalibur, joined by Brian Danielson, other for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. But really, the shot at the AEW, that could be life-changing.
Yes, it could. One will win the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Go after here. It was right here at the Hammerstein Ballroom where Ricochet. And it's where fans started to boo him. As you guys have said, he has had.
Fix the roll-up here. Bandito kicks out. Brian, 65 days. Bandito.
So if you ask me, I mean, he's the Ring of beat Takeshita, who is so far undefeated. Won the survival of the fittest. I mean, just an incredible year here in the United States with AEW.
Well, and now here.
Say that Ricochet's had an impressive run as well. On the ROH.
Bandito lowers his back. Ricochet rolls into the ropes. Fast pace here in the early go. Ricochet down and the drop kick connects.
Counter after counter after counter.
Not going to stand for that is Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Well, he doesn't want to be shown up, right?
Bandito out to the floor, but Bandito.
I love it, Mr. Clean.
Backing Ricochet up to the ropes. Ricochet down to one knee. Go. And our debut in strength of Bandito is delivered to the apron and then spills to the floor.
Fences are going to see a Macarena be damned.
Member GOA, members of the.
How impressive is that one-arm press?
We will find out as this match continues.
Stupid.
With steps, and like you had mentioned, Excalibur, but that can infig.
Yeah, and could
and it base for his power moves.
And offense, Ricochet though, the same could be said about him into a more well-rounded wrestler. Power.
still entire world, but he's added so many other dimensions.
That's up to around the great deal as well. How you guys continue week each and every night, even though you've had
Retired a lot earlier than Bryan Danielson.
I'm sorry. Merry Christmas.
It's that, Bryan.
Yeah, but still, like we saw that Bandito did, and still
much power as usual behind those chops. The athleticism.
Yeah, the elevation, the timing, attempt to pin the shoulders of Bandito. Perhaps thinking he's got an ace up his sleeve. But now, follicularly challenged Bandito.
That's why you're the best, Excalibur. I can tell you that.
And Ricochet and Bandito battling for the next year.
That's exactly fair. He doesn't have any
last few moments. And remember, the winner of Diamond Ring, but coming up on January 4th, the winner, Maximum Carnage, the winner of this matchup.
And the world champion by that time could be MJ. Could be, of course,
Before we get to Phoenix, we'll 7th. You can visit AEWTIX.com or scan the 14th, and then additional fantasy first as Ricochet rolled through of Bandito, rolling underneath the bottom rope to the out. And the suplex and almost comes into play.
As you said, Excalibur, power, but
it's a tremendous 5 in a phenomenal way. Continues running, but Bandito, I mean, as we've learned,
be counted out. He puts so much. That's as important as this. I mean, if he wins this match, he's not going to let that go by.
On trees, they are extremely important. Midsection now. Shot to the back. Could be looking to set up Bandito for Vertigo. Bandito through as well. And Aubrey Edwards, the referee, almost got Bandito down. And now, 2. No, Bandito.
On Bandito's left shoulder, that incredible move, but watch the cover.
Ricochet believes he thought he had this opportunity at the AEW World Championship on January 4th.
Trying to take it off, shake it off. Training he has, and he's mounted.
He's got Bandito in his kick. Ricochet intercepts, answers with a knee strike. Center of the ring. Ricochet could be pillars. Ricochet got him on fireman's carry.
It took a lot of power for Ricochet to do that.
Ricochet had it scouted.
Fourth, this goes between these two remarkable.
Caught Ricochet out of a Hurricane Run. Wow. I thought for sure he was going for Styles Clash, but there. Also to a Liger.
Holy cow.
Ricochet avoids. And Ricochet up on the shoulders. Could be thinking.
It's got him in position again, Excalibur.
With 21 plex, but Bishop could see it. She was dealing with Total Leona. Clearing the ring. Bandito the victory. To celebrate.
Aubrey Edwards has the done.
Brody King, one half of the former AEW, backing off Ricochet. Total Leona as Brody King, a timely, even more punishment. Just national champion. Let's take it to Justin Rock.
Dynamite Diamond Ring.
14th on return to Phoenix. Will be Bandito challenging for the Joe. Swerve Strickland. Whoever leaves World's End, have Bandito waiting in the wings. What a big victory for Bandito. Dynamite coming up next. Get earlier. Let's hear now from Darby Allin.
You've officially been medically cleared to compete.
You know, my whole life I've been turning brick walls and I've been out. I had a lot of time to think about where I'm going.
At World's End, have you made a decision?
Worry about them Gabe kid.
Meet Voto AI, the photo editing software that everyone's talking about.
About them Gabe. I had a lot of time to think about where I'm going.
At World's End, have you made a decision?
Worry about them Gabe kid.
My madness for stupidity! You don't get it! Look at this! You feeling this? Bad things to worry about! Then Gabe kid.
Dynamite on 34th Street in Midtown by the mercenary Gabe Kidd Ballroom, the second such a tears. And speaking of the death rock problem, Marina Shafir.
She is the problem.
Marina Shafir, fine individual. And that was in recent months, Tony. I mean, we have seen
confidence. Of course, she's got a true. You know, since she's joined
Shafir exudes confidence every time. Turn our attention to this match. Let's take you back to Akawa and timeless Tony Storm.
Now, I fight for you. We love together that. Promise?
Very brave move of Mina Shirakawa because there's so many women on the roster, and when Penelope Ford had to get in the ring with her.
No, I'm sure Penelope Ford crossed paths multiple times in the last inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament, and Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays. Storm to stay in the back, but will come out to help Marina.
And right now, Shafir trying to take that bait.
The leg's so important. Shafir awesome. Taking out the knee is a great strategy.
Guillotines the leg on the rope, sweeps out the now. Vaults off the 1 count as the problem, Marina Shafir. Oh, Shafir stepping as Mina Shirakawa to the outside. Maybe a cat and mouse game here by Shirakawa.
Tony Storm, the timeless love bombs did not win. It was an upset, but
this Saturday at World's End, Will Time, Harley Cameron, Will Nightingale to titles. Beautifully executed dropkick by Marina Shafir, but Mina Shirakawa peppering Shafir.
By Mina Shirakawa, you know, she has done a great job with that.
Merry Christmas.
And hoist up Mina. Just like that, regaining the advantage. Is this?
So many women in AEW don't want to wrestle. Look at the power that we just saw in that. Slammed her down.
And we've observed having the Death Riders has no shortage of options of things
that we talked about. Cockiness. I mean, we know about her over the months that she has been a.
And I think we see it in the Death Riders and some of the more Judo and Wheeler Yuta.
Right.
We've seen it improve in the last year.
Of Mina Shirakawa and Shirakawa Nelson position. The artery. Shirakawa was how high the grip.
Agreed, it should chin. You actually can get a pin out of that position.
Shafir, the knee planted.
This is where. So when she has you down,
Shafir explodes out, barely a 1 count. Oh.
Just a.
But you notice Shafir on the hammer throw to the ropes, and now by referee Brandon Martinez.
Look at these kicks.
Mina slips, and Shafir, and now Mina up to the top. Welcome back to one-on-one, the cover over the problem.
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Come out of nowhere!
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Come out of nowhere! What? 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 What?
Marina Shafir, stay in the back. Mina Shirakawa almost certainly, Tony, wanted Shafir locked in that mother's milk.
Right. And Tony Storm was forced by they surrendered. I think.
Cazadora, she likes the figure four. She's going for it here. Extra leverage. And look at
how Marina took her leg.
That's almost Mina.
Have you ever seen anyone get up a... Whoa.
The Urkin, but the damage done. Marina. And Shirakawa almost immediately going to slip. Maybe out. Referee Brandon Martinez.
Shafir.
Right there.
Oh, shit!
Brian attack.
Shafir.
Marina.
Have you ever seen...
Marina took her leg.
That's almost. And look at extra leverage. And look at
Marina took her leg.
That's almost.
Have you ever seen anyone get up a... Whoa.
The Urkin, but the damage done. Marina. And Shirakawa almost immediately going to slip. Maybe out. Oh, shit! Martinez.
Shafir.
Right there.
Brian attacking the vertical base with those submission attacks.
Griffith do any judo throws in that match? Oh no.
Shafir was about to leave the ring, but he turns and now.
I mean, what's the point of this?
Consciousness, and now Shafir wants to put her back to sleep. I mean, we need security. We need. It's timeless. Tony Storm in the back for the match, but she said nothing.
Boy, did she ever look at this. She's
dangerous as Marina Shafir.
Timeless Tony Storm. Mina Shirakawa. Wow, that underscores everything we were.
Any moment for her in singles competition, to be honest.
Shafir defeating such a four-time former.
Hey guys, that's Boss Tony Khan. Good friends, both are great to see him here. I'm sure he's thrilled about
a performance here tonight by Marina Shafir. Bastard Pack Gold League action in the 20 England. The Elite reunited $1 million in a measure of revenge against after the fact.
I need to get an update on the Elite's physical status. Young Bucks, congratulations on your victory. Action for quite some time.
Reunion, we finally got me and my brother aren't going to be cleared.
So it's sounding like the Elite.
Or not, the Elite are. But there's something that I'm gonna. Let me talk about it back there.
Coming up next, Gold League action. Gold Jack Perry, 3 crucial points.
It's simple. Bring whatever you. There's nowhere to hide. Feels. We'll be Elite for the rest of this tournament. When it's over, I left it all out there.
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update. Sleeve printing is now live. You can now design directly on sleeves.
Coming up, Jackson, the 2025 Cut broadcast will face the Jet, Beatball, Mike Bailey. And in the blue league, Konosuke Takeshita, when he faces Roderick Strong, one of them to Chicago, will take on Hayan, and then from Chicago, duo of Athena and Mercedes well as the tournament fun. That night opener, AEW Women's a 4-way match with Friedman, MJF. Our main event about to get on. Our 4-way match with Friedman, MJF. Our main event about to get on.
Now tonight is a Gold League match in the Continental the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England.
Coming into as the Continental Classic comes into cat.
When we talk about to pack, you're Kyle Fletcher, but tonight he's walking in time ever. When I asked Pac about that, he said the loincloth again tomorrow.
At 6 points, 2 matches in the Bastard. That could give him
190 pounds.
Show of respect for our broad match. Sitting at 3 points, suffered in his tournament opening match. Stepping into that matchup more than a year, and he drew a all time. Jack dropped 3 off of Speedball Mike Bailey. It is.
He's not out of it yet, as we've mentioned before. He has to wrestle, so Jungle Jack now a 5-way tie for first, as you mentioned.
Pack, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, all knotted up at 6 points in group stage. 20-minute time limit, 0 points for the loser. Everyone is Brian. Talking about tough contest in more than a year. Face Kazuchika Christmas night. Will face Pack and.
Not an easy draw for us, like you said, that Darby Allin had got. He's going to have to fight from behind for this thing. Get into the semifinals. He's going to have to beat them.
And of course, tomorrow, 8 Central on TNT and HBO Max, remaining Continental Classic match, part of that massive broadcast.
If it ends on Christmas night, what a who eventually will become the
at World's End. Both Semifinal round match in the Blue League, but the other 4 spots from Continental Classic take place this Saturday night. You can get it on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
Perry is out resting.
He's showing respect for Pac, but the fact that he's outrated what Jack can.
Brian, do you think it's a case of Jack Perry, such elite, high-level competition?
You know, he hadn't done, like you had said, he's put in there.
Whoa! Completely by surprise.
Watch out.
And Jack Perry.
Yeah, he hadn't wrestled a singles match in full of killers. But you can see it into the Bulldog on the floor. Now
on the top rope, Pac turns the corner. Jack barely a 1 count on the bastard. And Jack back to the top rope. But Jack Perry, I think first time ever matchup as Pac clutching that ankle that he injured. Jack Perry, the main event. Don't go anywhere.
Jack Perry injured that angle in that further floor. There was fear that
it was ruled ultimately to be a sprain. In order to heal, Jack Perry has had more, but Jack kicks out.
Well, that's the thing about it. You tournament like this, you got to wrestle on, right?
For sure, 100%. It's like one of the worst is that affects his movement. We've seen it in the
and it affects his striking as well. As strongly as he would like, he can't generate as much free from the ring, and Jack immediately clutching that ankle extremely well. He saw.
I can see the gear going more fully towards the ankle.
Pac knows he's got that in his back pocket.
That's a great confident in his abilities. And I mean the lead in the Gold League.
A victory here, as you know, breaking himself out of the Pac would own it completely heading into the of course count. It seems like Pac, unsurprising for a man with the moniker.
As we saw earlier, the punishment that
not surprising, but also not super intelligent right there.
I'll be sure to tell Pac you
many times.
Our main event underway. Udgered Pac in the driver's seat, able to kick out and of Jack Perry. He came to this match injured, but
determining factor in this match. I'm not saying this in the driver's seat as a cliche.
From first place, Pac, Kevin Knight would give him sole position. Must-win match for him here. And it looks like Jack Perry is not
against Pac. Well, Pac went to the
brainbuster.
Perry to go toe-to-toe with Pac.
Referee Stefan Smith checking on in this match. Everyone is banned from 0 points for a loss. Place in the Gold League, but just barely.
Who is bothering him?
Right.
Yet he was still able to gut it out. Those of
a running, flying.
Perry stuck the.
But even in running the ropes. Clutching his ankle, clutching his bothering him, and how much pain he's in.
And Jack did not seem to have a lot of explosion on that.
Horrible landing.
5-10 remain.
In the corner as half the time wraps around the top of the rope.
Thing for his ankle, but also the way his head position to be in.
As Pac, perhaps a belly to belly. Oh, Jack Perry. Go 3 points. The lead in the goal. Makes the cover. 2, 3.
Rolling over. I thought that Jack was
tremendous impact. You can see how Pac, Brian, you opponent on his back as quickly as possible to go for the pinfall.
This Pac is actually a very intelligent. Hardly any mistakes in that ring.
Half of the allotted time limit, more than. Draw for Pac. Time limit during the Continental Classic. Jack wins, but he would need a lot of help.
Trying to intimidate Jack Perry, who had into a foot that time. Watch out!
Great misdirection from Pac. Oh,
God. Oh, my God. Top of the head. Cover, cover, cover!
Pac breaks free.
Pac through the bypass into the German. The way Pac landed on his head on that rope. Into the clothesline by
his heart, his determination, his match, and crucially, he is still in stride. Pac intercept.
Jack.
The soul about that kick. Suplex. Knee strike to the side of the head. A nonchalant.
He's got to reach down now.
Oh my goodness.
Boot on the bottom rope to save Jack Perry and his Continental.
His shoulders and neck were at.
A venomous strike. 1, 2.
Oh! Away, Excalibur.
And now Pac looking for Jack Perry. Look at his biting. He's biting from getting locked in.
Perry
2020 heading into the final night of action. Way tie for the Classic. Let's go, got a speedball. It is quite lit of the Continental Classic.
What a night is effort all around.
Action in the 2025 Dynamite, and a special gift here.
You got milk and cookies.
Ready to cap off this Dynamite on 34 Collision, 9/8 Central broadcast. We will see the final night of Jon Moxley with 6 points, takes on Orange Strong, though, could play the spoiler to mark the victory over Konosuke Takeshita, who is already for first place. Jack Perry versus Kyle Fletcher. Okada, Speedball, Mike Bailey. Who will win, everybody? And Merry Christmas!
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!